Welcome back to Fear Begins, where the stories may end, but the chills never do. Have you ever seen something so strange, so terrifying, and no one believed you? Tonight's story is about that very moment. A Halloween night that started with fun and ended in horror. If something like this has ever happened to you, comment below. I want to know what you saw, and don't forget to drop where you're watching from. Whether you're in a quiet suburb or a busy city, horror finds us all. We were a group of high school seniors, 6 of us, spending Halloween night at my friend Jackson's house. His parents were out of town, and that meant one thing: freedom. Scary movies, junk food, some harmless pranks, and of course the usual suburban ghost stories we told ourselves just to feel something. Jackson's house was old, not decrepit or creepy looking, but the kind of house that creaked when it was too quiet. The kind where the floors groaned under your weight even when you tiptoed. The neighborhood itself had a rumor, some nonsense about a missing boy back in the 90s who had vanished right from his home. Of course, we joked that it was this house, even though no one really believed it, or at least we didn't, not yet. Around midnight, Jackson pulled out a homemade Ouija board he carved in woodshop for fun. We all laughed at him for going the extra mile, but after some pestering and a few dares, we decided to use it. You know how this goes. Fingers on the planchette, someone pretending to push it, asking for a spirit to come forward. Typical teenage stuff. But then, it moved. No one admitted to pushing it, not even Chris, the prankster of the group. "Who are we speaking to?" Jackson asked, trying to sound serious. The planchette moved slowly. One letter at a time. B-E-N. "Ben?" I asked. "That's your name?" "Yes." "Where are you?" The planchette paused, then Sh-A-L-L. We looked at each other. "The hall?" Mia whispered. Just then we heard it. 3 soft knocks coming from the upstairs hallway. We froze. Nobody laughed. No one said "nice prank," because we were all downstairs. Every single one of us. Jackson stood up. "That's not funny." "I swear, I didn't do anything," Chris said, his voice oddly serious. "I think we should stop," Mia said, already pulling her fingers off the board. But the planchette moved again, fast this time. D-O-N-T-L-E-A-V-E. "Okay, I'm done," I said, getting up. That's when we heard the footsteps, slow, heavy, coming down the upstairs hallway toward the staircase. We stood in silence as they approached, stopping just at the top step, the kind of silence where you hear your own breath and heartbeat. Then, thump, something landed on the second step, then the next, and the next, but we saw nothing. By the time it hit the bottom step, I had goosebumps running from my neck down to my ankles. "I think someone's up there," Mia whispered. "There's no one upstairs," Jackson said. I locked every door. But the footsteps started again, this time walking across the living room floor, right toward us. Still nothing visible, no shadow, no figure, just sound, until the lights flickered and we saw him, a boy, maybe 10 years old, standing in the corner, head tilted, clothes wrong, like from another time. His eyes were sunken, skin pale and gray, lips slightly open, like he was trying to speak but couldn't. We all backed away at once, and then he was gone, just vanished. We slept in the same room that night, all 6 of us, lights on, TV blaring. The next morning, Jackson's mom called. She asked if we messed with the attic door. We hadn't. but it was open when they came home, and inside, dusty, unused, untouched for years, was a small, decaying pair of children's shoes. Later that week, Jackson did some digging, found a newspaper article from 1993. A 10-year-old boy named Benjamin Carter disappeared from their house. His parents had lived there before them. His body was never found. The hallway was the last place he was seen. You never forget. Something like that. Sometimes what haunts us most are the ones who are forgotten. If you've ever experienced something you couldn't explain, especially something no one else believed, tell us in the comments. And don't forget, share this video with someone who dares to sleep with the lights off. Subscribe to Fear Begins for more true-style horror stories every day this Halloween season until tomorrow. Keep your doors locked and never ignore a knock in the hallway.